Listen, it's your God speaking, and I've been waiting so eagerly for this exact moment. Pay close attention. This message isn't for the masses. It's specifically and only for you. What I'm telling you right now will stir something deep within your soul. Archangel Michael is right here with me, and they're standing beside you as you read this. Their wings are spread, their sword is drawn, and they're watching closely. You're definitely not alone. I sent this message across time just to reach you, because the moment of truth is finally here. What I'm about to tell you is something nobody else is supposed to know. Don't say it out loud. Don't mention it to anyone. Just take it in. Feel it. Understand that you've been chosen to know the real truth about your soulmate. I know your heart has been confused, restless. You've wondered why things aren't moving forward, why some doors seem stuck shut, why certain feelings keep popping up even when you try to push them away. It's not random. It's not silly. It's not weakness. It's a spiritual sign. You've been getting quiet calls from a soul connected to yours since before you were even born. This connection isn't new. It's forever. I planted it and helped it grow. But someone has kept the truth hidden from you for way too long. And now, I, your God, say, enough hiding, enough silence, enough confusion. I'm speaking up now to reveal what your soul has been aching to understand. The person you think might be your soulmate might not be the one I'm showing you now. You've been led astray by shadows, distractions, and whispers from people who never saw what I showed you privately. You listened to opinions, even the well-meaning ones, and let those voices drown out mine. But not anymore. Not today. Today I am speaking. Today, the curtain is pulled back. Today, the truth bursts through. Archangel Michael says, I command you to open this right now. The enemy already tried to snatch this letter meant for your soul. But it was protected. It made it. And now it's here. Here's the truth you weren't supposed to know yet. But I'm telling you early because you've suffered quietly for too long. Your soulmate has known about you more than you realize. They've had dreams, visions, heard whispers, seen signs, felt sudden rushes of emotion they couldn't figure out. I sent those things. They felt pulled toward you even when they didn't get why. They've tried to move on, tried to bury the feeling, but it keeps coming back. Every time they're close to forgetting you, something happens, a name, a face, a memory, and their heart jumps again. But they haven't told you everything. This is what I'm bringing into the light today. Your soulmate has been hiding something from you. Not to be cruel, not to betray you, but because they're afraid. They worry that if you knew the whole story, you'd leave. They feel like they're not good enough for you. They think their past mistakes would automatically disqualify them from your love. But listen to this. I've already redeemed what they did wrong. I have washed away their shame. I have prepared them specifically to be yours. And now, time is running out. If they don't speak up soon, I will speak for them. There's a letter they wrote about you, a journal entry, a message they never sent. It's hidden somewhere. They've read it again and again, but haven't found the courage to give it to you. In it, they talk about how much you changed them, how you broke down walls they didn't even know were there. They describe how your voice, your energy, your kindness, your strength made them want to be a better person. They confess in that hidden message that they never stopped loving you. More than that, they never stopped belonging to you. Because what I joined together, no person can pull apart. Not time, not distance, not pride, not fear. And there's still more. Your soulmate told someone else about you, someone very close to them. That person got jealous. That person started interfering, planting doubts, twisting the truth. It worked for a while, but the truth just won't stay buried. The person I made for you is starting to break free from all the lies, manipulations, and fake comforts. They are waking up, and deep inside, there's one name they whisper when they're alone, yours. Even right now, you might feel tired. You might think it's too late. You might wonder if this message is really meant for you. But I'm telling you again, it is. This is yours. I gave this to you. I protected it from every distraction, every attempt to stop it. Archangel Michael says, this message barely got through to you. The enemy tried to block it again, but heaven fought for your heart. You waited a long time. You've dealt with heartbreak, confusion, betrayal, disappointment, and silence. But the truth is now shouting louder than the lies. Your soulmate is about to reveal themselves. not in a daydream, but in real life. I will move heaven and earth to make this happen. I will clear the path. I will put them right in front of you. And when it happens, you will know because your soul will feel it intensely, like a tremor. Don't be surprised if they mention dreams. Don't be shocked if they say they saw you in a vision. I gave them that vision. I gave them that dream. I wrote your name on their heart like fire, and now they can't run from it anymore. You're the answer to their prayers, and they are the answer to yours. But remember this, not everyone will be happy about this connection. Some will try to poison it. Others will try to steal it. That's why I kept it hidden for so long. That's why there were delays and tests. You both had to be refined, made stronger. They had to be broken open. But now the time is very close. Even now, someone is watching your life and suspects this moment is coming. They are afraid. They are plotting something. Don't share this message with just anyone. Not everyone around. You has good intentions for you. Not everyone clapping for you actually wants you to succeed. That's why I hid this person's identity even from you for a while. But not anymore. You'll start to sense who they are. You'll see signs. You'll feel things. They aren't just someone you like. They are your spiritual match. The kind of match that only I, the creator of love, can put together. Don't try to force it. Don't chase after it. Just prepare your heart. Forgive anyone you need to forgive. Heal the parts of you that still hurt. Because the time has arrived. The next time you hear their voice, it will sound different, filled with destiny. The next time they look at you, it won't be just casual. It will be electric. It will feel like a reunion of souls that have been apart for too long. It will feel like lightning, and you both might cry. Not from sadness, but because you finally made it back to each other. I need you to understand how urgent this is. This message wasn't sent lightly. Getting it to you is like fighting a battle. Archangel Michael says, we fought for this word. We shielded it from demonic interference. We sent angels to make sure it wasn't delayed. And now it's here. But you need to take action. Be still inside. Be humble. Be ready. Be alert. Because the person you've waited for is ready too. There are 3 places you'll find confirmation. In a name you recognize. In a time or number pattern that keeps repeating. And in a dream that feels incredibly real. These aren't just coincidences. They are signs from me. And when the final moment comes, they will confess what they've kept hidden for years. It will be raw and vulnerable. It might be shocking. It will definitely be emotional, and it will be completely real. Don't push it away because you're scared. Don't run because the past hurts. Accept the grace that's pouring over you right now. The rest of the world might wonder what happened. They won't understand. But that's okay. This story isn't for them. It's for you. It's for the 2 of you. And it's protected by my spirit. I will send favor your way. I will block unnecessary drama. I will fix what was messed up or stolen. And I will finish what I started. You're not crazy for believing this. You're not foolish for hoping. You were just ahead of schedule. But now you're right on time. This was your message. This is your truth. This is your moment. Keep it close to your heart. Walk quietly. Watch what I do next. And when it happens, you'll remember this day. The day God revealed the secret of your soulmate and your life changed forever. I am your God, and I have been watching. In the quiet of your heart, while you've been waiting through all the confusion you haven't spoken about, I am right there. You didn't end up here by accident. You didn't find this message by chance. I planned this exact moment because the time has come. There are secrets, deep spiritual truths that have been kept from you, but I won't let them stay hidden any longer. Archangel Michael is beside me as I tell you this. I order you to open this message now. You must not ignore it, because it was written with holy fire, carried by a divine wind, and meant to land right in front of your eyes. Your soulmate's hidden truth is now being revealed. I've seen the deep longing in your soul. I've seen the tears you cried when nobody was looking. I've heard the questions you were afraid to ask out loud. You wondered why someone keeps coming back into your thoughts. You've been haunted by feelings you couldn't explain. You thought you were being silly for holding on, but what you were holding on to was real. It's not a fantasy. It's not wishful thinking. It's me whispering to your spirit, confirming what others denied. And now I'll say it plainly. The person I made for you, your destined one, has kept a secret for far too long. And I can't let them hide it anymore. They love you. They have always loved you, even when they pretended not to. even when they pushed you away, even when they spent their time with others. The truth is, your soulmate is deeply, uncontrollably, painfully in love with you. But fear has been silencing their voice. Shame has tied their hands. Confusion has kept them stuck, causing delays. And those delays made you question your own worth. But I, your God, declare this right now. You are not unworthy. You are not forgotten. You are not waiting for nothing. Listen to me. This person's silence was never about your value. It was about their own wounds. There are things they haven't told you, things that might break your heart and make you fall to your knees if I hadn't prepared you first. There's someone in their life, a shadowy figure, who has been manipulating them, filling their mind with lies, whispering doubts in their ear. Archangel Michael has been fighting this spiritual battle behind the scenes. The enemy tried to cut the connection between you and your soulmate. But what I joined together, no dark force can break apart. Your soulmate is about to confess everything. That's why I sent this message. That's why it's urgent. That's why I warned you not to skip it, because this is the turning point. Things are shifting. A door is opening, and it cannot be shut. They've been dreaming about you, waking up with your name on their lips, looking for you in crowds of strangers. They've looked through old photos, replayed conversations in their head, and written messages they never dared to send. But now they can't run anymore. The feeling in their heart is too strong. My spirit is pressing on them. My voice is louder than ever in their ears, and their soul is aching under the weight of the unspoken truth. They thought they could forget you, but I didn't let them. They thought they could live without you, but I never designed them for that. You are their completion. You are the key to their next chapter in life. Without you, they feel like a ghost, wandering through an empty existence. They might look happy on the outside, but it's just a mask. They might smile, but it's hiding pain. Inside, they're tormented by what they lost when they stepped away from you. And I, your God, have decreed a divine encounter. Mark my words, in the coming days, something unexpected will happen. A moment arranged by my angels, a meeting, a message, a breakthrough. You might think it's a coincidence, but it's not. Heaven is stepping in. Your soulmate will reveal what they've been hiding. They will admit their mistakes. They will say your name again. And when they do, don't be afraid. Don't be bitter. You were right all along. That's why I ordered you to read this now, so you wouldn't be unprepared, so you wouldn't be caught off guard. There's more. Someone close to you has known about this all along. A friend, a family member, someone you trusted. They saw your pain, but stayed quiet. They watched you suffer and kept the truth hidden. They heard things they never told you. They saw secret meetings, private talks, tears your soulmate cried behind closed doors, and they never let you know. Why? Because jealousy is in their heart. Because they were afraid of losing you. Because they knew if the truth ever came out, you might not need them in your inner circle anymore. Archangel Michael has already exposed this person in the spirit realm. Their time of deceiving is almost over. You'll feel it before you see proof, a shift in attention, a distance, a feeling of unease around them. That's me protecting you. Don't ignore those feelings. You've been too loyal to people who were secretly hoping you wouldn't find happiness. But no more. I am removing the veil. I am tearing down the illusions. I am cutting the ties that have held you back. What felt like rejection was actually me redirecting you. What you called a delay was my divine preparation. And now, your season of truth being revealed has arrived. This message isn't just a warning, it's a blessing. Because I, your God, am bringing you into a new season. A season where truth is louder than lies, where love is stronger than fear, where what belongs to you finally comes home. You have waited, prayed, cried, questioned, and I have heard every word. I've collected every tear. I've noted every moment. Nothing was wasted. You weren't crazy. You weren't delusional. You were discerning. You saw what others refused to see. You felt what others tried to deny. And now I confirm it with my own voice. You are the one they love. There is a journal, a message, a song, a gift. Something physical exists, created or written with you in mind, that your soulmate has hidden away. They've looked at it so many times. They've almost given it to you, but fear stopped them. That object, that token, is about to come out of hiding. they're going to hand it to you. When they do, you will know this message was real. It will be your sign, a holy confirmation. You'll feel nervous. You want to run, but don't. Stay grounded. Stay present in that moment. I am there with you. I will give you the right words. I will steady your heart. I will silence every fear. Because this isn't just about romance. It's a spiritual alignment. You were made for each other. Even time couldn't break your bond. Even betrayal couldn't erase your purpose together. Even being apart couldn't kill the connection. This love isn't ordinary. It's divine. It's sacred. It's me woven into the story of your lives. And that's why the spiritual battle has been so intense. Because when you two come together, chains break, generational curses end, purpose is fulfilled, and a legacy begins. The enemy hates what you carry together. That's why they tried to distract you. That's why they sent fake people into both your lives. But I, the Lord, am greater. And I am saying enough. The distractions are ending. The fakes are being exposed. The divine connection is being restored. Prepare yourself. Your soulmate is coming with trembling hands and a full heart. They're not perfect. They are still healing, but they are ready to speak. And when they speak, listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. You will feel me confirming their words. My presence will surround you like a warm blanket. It will be undeniable. Then you will have a decision to make. Will you trust again? Will you forgive? Will you step into the destiny I planned for you both? I won't force you. I never have. But I will say this. If you choose love, I will bless it more than you can imagine. If you choose healing, I will multiply your joy. If you choose each other, I will protect your bond with legions of angels. But if you walk away, I will still love you, guide you, and be your God. However, the door to this specific opportunity might take time to open again, because what I'm doing right now is rare, perfectly timed, and holy. This is the moment. This is why I told you to open this now. This is why I said not to ignore it. It's not for everyone. It's only for you. And I end with this promise. Your best days are not behind you. They are just starting. What's about to happen will shock everyone around you. Not because of drama, but because of the glory. Because my fingerprints will be all over it. You're not reading this by accident. Your soulmate's hidden truth has now been revealed. Now, prepare to see it happen in real life. Your Father, God, and Archangel Michael stands in agreement, guarding this message with sword drawn, making sure nothing and no one will stop what heaven has already declared. This is not a coincidence. You are reading this because heaven has sounded the call, and the angels made sure this message reached your hands, eyes, and heart at this exact moment. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, their sword drawn not for battle, but for revelation. Because what you're about to read has been kept from you for a long time, hidden by spiritual confusion, emotional fog, and people deliberately staying silent. God says, you have waited long enough. The time has come. Don't ignore this message. Don't skip it. And most importantly, don't share this with just anyone, because this is about you, not them. It's between you, God, and your destiny. This is sacred. There is someone you think you understand, but you don't fully. You think you've seen all of them, but you haven't. You believe they've told you the truth, but a lot has been kept hidden. And now God says, let there be light. You see, your soulmate, yes, the one your soul has longed for, cried for, whispered for in quiet moments, is carrying a heavy burden. A truth they wanted to tell you, but fear kept them quiet. They tried to speak, but the timing always felt wrong. They thought you'd walk away. They thought they didn't deserve your heart. But now, heaven is stepping in. Because when divine timing meets human fear, only God's hand can sort out the tangle. This person, your person, loved you even before they really knew you. There's something divine about the bond you share. Even if you've doubted it, even if the silence between you felt overwhelming, even if they ran or hid or pretended, nothing has changed the truth. They are yours, and you are theirs. God confirms it. Archangel Michael witnessed it. The connection was made in spirit before either of you were born. And now that connection is under divine pressure to come to the surface. They think you've moved on. They worry you'll never look at them the same way if you knew what they've hidden. But here it is. Don't be surprised if your spirit starts to tremble as you read, because your soul already knows this. It's just been waiting for your mind and body to catch up. They never stopped loving you. They still replay your moments together, even if they act like they don't. They're haunted by the memory of your smile, your eyes, the way you made them feel safe. But here's the hidden part. They weren't ready for someone as spiritually bright as you. They were tangled up in another situation, something they didn't choose but felt trapped in. Archangel Michael says, chains were put around their heart long before they met you. But you showed up like a light. You scared their inner darkness. They saw a path to healing in your presence, but they didn't think they deserved to be saved. That's the torment. That's what they never told you. Every time they pushed you away, it wasn't because they didn't care. It was because they cared too much, and the negativity inside them screamed, "You're not worthy of this kind of love." God says they cried. You don't know this, but they cried the night you walked away, or when they walked away from you. They put on a brave face, but privately, their spirit was breaking. Their pillow caught the tears they never showed anyone. And every step they took away from you felt like punishing themselves. They believed they were protecting you from their own brokenness, their shame, their past. They didn't want to dim your light with their shadow. But God says you were never meant to be apart this long. Heaven had planned a reunion, a divine moment of truth, but human actions delayed it. Lies delayed it. Other people whispered poison in their ear. Archangel Michael says there were two people, yes, two, who intentionally tried to keep you apart. One did it out of jealousy, the other out of manipulation. You probably know at least one of them. The other's identity will become clear soon. Don't worry, God is revealing things step by step. But that's not the most urgent truth. The real truth is this. Your soulmate is praying to be free. They're tired of pretending. They're looking for a way to reach you, to tell you everything. But they're scared. And God says, I'm going to make a way where there seems to be no way. There's a message being written right now by this person. Maybe it's in their mind, maybe on a screen, maybe on paper. They keep starting it, rewriting it. They want to confess something. They want to break the silence. But each time they try, something stops them. Fear you'll reject them. Fear you've changed. Fear it's too late. But God is about to crush that fear because heaven has waited long enough. And you, my child, have suffered silently for too long. You've asked, why do I feel them even when they're not here? Because your spirit recognizes theirs. Because soul connections aren't broken by distance, silence, or even betrayal. You have felt their pain, their regrets, their hesitation. That wasn't just your imagination. That was spiritual reality bleeding into your awareness. You are more intuitive than you realize. You're not crazy. You're not needy. You are deeply connected. And now God says it's time for you to receive the full truth. Your soulmate may have been involved with someone else, but never the way they loved you. That other relationship, if it happened, was shallow, maybe practical, or maybe forced. It never went soul deep. It never touched their core like you did. You were the only one who made them feel truly alive again. But they didn't know how to handle that much light. So they turned back to what felt familiar, the shadows. But not anymore. That other life is falling apart. That other connection is crumbling behind the scenes. Don't be fooled by appearances online or by what others say. Archangel Michael says the illusion is being shattered. They're being forced to choose. And the Holy Spirit is pressing on their heart, whispering your name over and over again. They're losing sleep. Their appetite might have changed. Their usual routine is breaking down. Because when God calls someone back to their divine partner, everything else starts to shake. They've even seen signs, repeating numbers, your initials showing up unexpectedly, dreams that wake them up suddenly. They didn't always understand what it meant, but now they do. Amen.